Well, good day, my friends. We're back at the Mall of America today because I want to check on a childhood favorite of mine today. Daze with Jordan the Lion, Katie, and you all. It begins right now. Katie, we've never been to the one in Jersey, and you weren't with me when I came to vlog this before. I actually am excited to see this because this should unlock our childhood core memory.
Yeah,
when I came here, they had just opened, like a month before. They were still stocking the shelves and they were sold out of a lot of stuff. So I want to see now they've been up and running what Toys R Us is like. This is the, they call it the Midwest Flagship store.
Okay, all right.
See it. I hope Jeffrey's still here.
Exactly.
Well, he is. One of the things I'll miss is that all the Toys R Us I remember growing up, as soon as you walked in, they had like an aisle that you, like a gauntlet you had to walk through, and it was all novelty gifts and toys and hand buzzers and things like that. Whoa, that's kind of cool. Look at that. I do not believe he was here last time I was here. That's great. Like I said, they were still just kind of stocking the shelves, and what they did have stocked, people had bought a lot of, so they would say, if we stocked it, it might be gone already. I don't remember this brand as a kid, but I like their concept. It's little animals of all kinds. Hey, Llama. That just reminds me of a funny story I saw. Melissa Gilbert was a guest on a podcast recently, and she was talking about how she was out at a dinner, and all of a sudden, like, Liza Minnelli and all these people joined her table, and one of them was Michael Jackson, and he didn't talk the whole night until kind of a lull in the conversation. He finally shouts out, "I have a llama. Do you want to go to my house?" What'd you say to me?
Did you do that?
I did not do that. Okay, I do love that they have little kids' playlands for the kids to play. I know adults enjoy it too, but it's got to be made for the kids, right? Sonic. I was into Sonic. That came around when I was still young, so Super Mario. Oh, that's cool. What'd you find?
It's the castle.
Oh, nice. What is this? This little interactive thing. Let's see. This little slide. Start. I guess maybe I'll pull it back first. Katie, how dare you? She said this is where I break it. Almost. If you'd hold it for me, that might help. So I don't move the whole thing. Thanks for nothing. A kid would have helped me more. Cool. Definitely a new era of toys, but a lot of stuff similar to what we played with as kids. And then stuffed animals over there. And Jeffrey greeting everyone here at the door with a big wave. Lots of stuffed animals. There you go. Pretty much every animal you could ever imagine. And a snoozimal, whatever a snoozimal is. Ooh, buy one, get one 50% off. What else do they have here? Oh, Hello Kitty. I was a fan of this place last time I came because they actually had some wrestling stuff that was pretty good that you couldn't find anywhere else. These are backpacks. Jeffrey pen. So you can buy Jeffrey stuff. No lions right now. Oh, and you can take a fun pic with Jeffrey. I found all the cool stuff that I liked over here, so if you're my generation. Oh, you can take a photo inside of a Jeffrey Funko box. Kind of cool. Oh, that's new. I haven't seen that. Mini Funkos. Mini Funkos. Look how small they are. The size of my thumb. And then a whole wall of regular size. Beetlejuice. Batman. Gingerbread Superman. It's a new one, never seen that one. There we go. I do remember buying Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stuff, so that does feel like a blast from the past. You couldn't buy this stuff like this though when you were kids. You could buy the action figures. They hadn't got around to making a mask. Not a good one. That's a rubber one. That'll last. Good figures. Hand painted. These are giant. Indiana Jones. Oh, look at that. Dr. Jones being all serious. There's Walter. Minecraft. All kinds of Minecraft stuff. Iron Man. Ghostbusters. There's Winston. Here we have some light brights and stuff like that, but Katie found the novelty stuff over here. So here's a mini Zen garden. What is this? A dinosaur water snake? Mini Zoltar. Sparkling light bulb. Make it rain machine. A pet ocelot that you have to keep alive. Some sort of Disney surprise capsule. Here we go. World's tiniest basketball hoop. World's tiniest cornhole board. World's tiniest yo-yo. Tonka headphones. What else they have? Pigster. Tiny walkie-talkies. Tiny space blasters. Tiny bowling pin set. Brain floss. What? It's just a running chicken. A running chicken. And a balloon car. Hey, nice. They do have a little bit of Jeffrey's story up here talking about how the first time we saw Jeffrey was in 1958. And then hundreds of stores were opened by the 80s. Over here in the 60s it says we hear the jingle for the first time. I guess Jeffrey became the mascot there, or that version. Because down here he became that version from 85 to 98. And then Jeffrey Bucks. I don't remember Jeffrey Bucks. Jeffrey Mobile? Where's that at? He's here at the Mall of America now. What did you find? Are you impressed or not?
No, I've been all over the place. I'm kind of totally blown away by what you see.
Do you need stress poo?
I mean, maybe.
Jacks. World's smallest water games and things like that. I mean, they do have the same concepts, and even more so now. Because now there's like minis of everything that we had. Look at this section over here. I had some of those. I had a robot when I was a kid. You just add water and I put them in a mason jar and he grew. So that's what these are, growing animals. What is that? Ooze. Ugh, snowman snot. Katie, will you open these?
I will not.
Oh, come on. That scared a grown woman right there. Yeah, light bright. That's old school. You too.
Maybe I'll get her a
Funko. That's crazy.
and then I can get
And TLC. Batman belt. Lots of bat stuff. Lots of superhero stuff. So far, that is the only wrestling stuff I've seen at all. I'm hoping that changes when we get down there. There's Honky Tonk Man. Honky Tonk Man, Bray Wyatt. Okay, we got a little bit going on. John Cena, Hogan, Seth Rollins. Yeah, okay, they got a little bit going on here. Slimer. Hogwarts stuff, lots of Hogwarts stuff. Lots and lots of Harry Potter stuff. I guess I'm not surprised by that. Anime stuff, Dragon Ball Z. I don't really know much about any of that. Okay, we got some Star Wars stuff over here. Oh, Batman. Here we go. It's like some Adam West style Batman. Trapjaw. Okay, here we go. Raiders of the Lost Ark. Frank Gorshin. Peanuts. Lots of Peanuts stuff. Pretty much all the Peanuts figures. Trooper Eddie. Iron Maiden. There's Slash. Herman Munster. I think that was here last time I was here. I seem to remember that. They Live. That's a good one. Always love They Live. The Exorcist, Willy Wonka, Lily Munster.
Where are you?
Oh, look at that.
Come here, or else I'm changing your profile.
Beetlejuice. Oh, that kid just got threatened to get their profile changed. What can this be, Katie? Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Dreammaker, Dream Warriors.
Where are you?
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
We actually saw that. Remember that chest plate? We saw that. It's on display in New York City.
We were in New York. We did see
Museum
that.
of the Moving Image, I believe, is the place that we saw that. That was really cool. And we know the cinematographer for that movie, Roy, told us some very interesting things about filming that movie. Look at these. These are great. Just wonder what the Bon Jovi one is over there. Michael Myers. Let's open this Bon Jovi New Jersey one. I'm just curious. Oh, prime John Bon Jovi.
And in honor of Earl Skakel, should we open RoboCop?
Yes, we should.
Okay.
His hero, RoboCop.
Oh, yeah. Just for you, Earl. Mama, 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 mama.
We definitely have a ton more than what they had last time we were here. I remember the whole section back there, they were still stocking. So here's all the Hot Wheels, all the Tonka stuff. Space Explorers. Oh, let's see what happens here. Oh, it looks like it's broke. Had a button of some sort at one time. There, it's not a Lionel train set, but they do sell train sets. Very happy to see that. I was wondering about that kind of stuff, like how obsolete are old school toys like this. Like kind of the basic toys. They're still around. Kids still want to play with fire trucks. Oh, there you can do the fun pick of a Barbie. Hey, Katie, put your face in this Barbie. I think there's oh, he's playing some sort of claw games back here. Some sort of game. Oh, I'm seeing, oh, you can be in a Barbie box over here. And that's where all the Barbies and dolls and all that stuff. They have an entire section. I want to see that robot back there. What is this? Oh, press penny. Fun times. That's what I saw. Look at that. That is awesome. That is taller than me. That is awesome. Katie, how cool is that? The robot over here? Thing's gigantic. Tons and tons and tons of puzzles. We saw that last time. They did have that all kind of laid out various kinds of puzzles. Like, I haven't seen these since I was a kid, where they would sell them to you like in a little like jar box type thing like that. But you have a little bit of everything. It's a Jeff Foxworthy drawing that you do the puzzle of. Got a little train track down there, and then here are board games. So you got board games and puzzles all back here. Risk. Too bad they don't have Battle Masters out anymore. That was a great one. Trouble. I grew up playing Trouble. Now you can get Sonic themed Trouble. Man, look at that. Oh, there you go, Mr. Potato Head. They have put it together. It doesn't feel like the same style of Toys R Us I remember, but I like it. I think they've done a really good job. They have some more novelty toys back there in games, so we'll check that out too. And you can get Monkeys in a Barrel, which that's an essential for any toy store.
Do you remember this
Crocodile
game?
Dentist? Yes, I do.
Oh,
so
yeah.
you can get, they did make an effort to get some of the old school games. At the time when they opened this, there was talk they would open more, but I don't think they have. I know that there's one inside the Macy's in New York City that we saw, and then the one in New Jersey. But other than that, I don't know if we'll get any more Toys R Us. I think there's some in Canada, people have told me. This whole section over here is nothing but themed Monopoly boards. Look at all the different themes you can get. John Wayne, Law and Order, if you're a Mariska Hargitay fan. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, Dr. Seuss, Godzilla, Bob Ross, some great ones, the Beatles. Did you ever think they would come up with theming board games? I never foresaw that. We got Seinfeld puzzles, Bob Ross puzzles, Golden Girls for Katie. Yeah, I Love Miami shirt. That's a great one. Ooh, look at that one.
That's a good one.
Simon, they got Simon. They got Sorry. That was another one of my favorites. Rummy Cub. Twister. Mario Brothers themed life. Operation themed with the Grinch. And look at the various different kinds of Rubik's Cubes they have. We just were watching UHF and I forgot that they had one of the funniest Rubik's Cubes jokes where they have a guy who's blind doing it. Every time he twists it, he gives it to the guy next to him and the guy goes, nope. And he gives it back to him and he twists again, nope. Weird Al. Gotta love Weird Al. Look at all these different things. The brain teasers, we're supposed to try and get that knotted. I remember messing with these a lot as a kid. Star Wars Uno, Super Mario Uno, Barbie, Batman, Poop Attack. What? What is all this stuff?
Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice Uno. If you fancy yourself a funny person but can't write your own jokes, come here because you can buy them from them. You can get your dad joke book right there. And if you buy your calendar in July, you get it 75% off. Oh, now that's cool. Look at this. This is all the kind of advanced stuff where you can do things that are beyond playing and you can create stuff like building your own birdhouse. That's great. Dinosaur digging kit. Pottery wheel. That's great. Rock tumbler kit. Find rocks and polish them, or get yourself a lava lamp. Nice. Oh, look. A little bouncy. Never too old for a Barbie dream house. Well, maybe you are. Oh, look at the different home games you can get here. There's darts on that side. Throwing the football, basketball over here on this side. You've got the arcade type games. I did in fact have that stuff as well. And it is handicap accessible. They do have a ramp here. Over here, looks like they have a lot of jewelry making stuff, makeup, lots of creativity things for younger kids. 3D, it looks like. Yeah, you do your own 3D modeling. There you can bedazzle your own hair. Wonder how many of these things Katie had as a kid and completely abused. Katie?
We didn't have stuff like that.
You had to be inventive and put
Yeah.
paper clips and
I
stuff.
mean, this was more our speed. It's like you had kind of like some weird chalky kind of makeup that you put on, and it was fun.
Yeah, but I remember
Loved it.
these kind of bracelets and things like that.
Yeah.
So
Oh, absolutely. It's a good mixture of both. Like I said, this,
yarn
it's
unicorns,
all good nostalgia.
beaded bracelets. Those are like Macho Man Ultimate Warrior style. Then you've got kind of some nicer necklace styles over here. Here you can make your own knit cap. My last trip here is where I learned what kinetic sand was. I didn't even know, and somebody walking by was playing with it and kind of started showing me. They had a little pit here that you could check out. It's kind of like Play-Doh in a way. So it's right here by the Play-Doh section. But it's just more of the consistency is a little different there. You can see it's that red stuff on the... Okay, we've got like the easy bake oven type stuff right here. Kids picnic table set. Over here, we have an Etch-a-Sketch. That's an old school toy. Haven't seen one of those around here yet. And an easel. Toilet darts. Oh no. Oh no. Poop toss. Here's the paint by number stuff. You can train your kid to be a little Van Gogh. Have everything you need. Everything you need. I think it comes with the brushes, the paints, all that stuff. And then over here, different colored pencil type kits. Snoopy snow cone machine. Gingerbread house. Decorating kit. Oh, latch kits. Remember those? And there you can paint dinosaurs. This looks like you make your own bath bomb. Like you actually fill them yourself with crystals. And then over here you can make your own sand art. Oh! And crochet art. Make your own headpieces and origami. Wow, they really have a lot. Oh wow, we found a whole light bright section.
Right. I had one of these.
We saw one over there, but I think we just scratched the surface with what we found over here.
I wasn't doing this stuff.
Wow, they have done a great job at this place. It's fun, it's loaded with different kinds of stuff. It's something for everyone. And as far as hitting you with the nostalgia and new stuff, they did a great job of both. I feel like if you loved it as a kid and you want your kids to have the same experience, I feel like they'll get the same style, the same vibe. It'll never be exactly the same, but I feel like you get that here. I was really happy to see that they've taken things that we loved as kids and updated them for younger generations, so it's a little bit more accessible. Because they recently made a Barbie movie, and inside this mall they used to have a Barbie cafe, so as we see, a lot of things that used to be popular when we were kids will always make a comeback. So good on Toys R Us. I love it. And if you never got that Rainbow Bright you wanted as a kid, you can come here and buy it yourself. Never give up. I never got that Ghetto Blaster Transformer action figure I wanted. I'll still think I'll get it one day. Talk about blasts from the past. We were just talking about fingerboard skateboards, and they are selling them here, so Katie's going to get some for the nostalgia.
Tony Hawk.
Lots of fun pick opportunities here. I mean, look at what I found in the checkout here. Dundee Awards from The Office. Pop Rocks. And a giant stuffed Jeffrey if I want it. Hope they still have the cool collectible Toys R Us shopping bags. I'm not sure what that thing is. It's like a new school lasso. Said it's called a zip string. Never heard of it. Oh, they let me play with it. It's called the zip string. Here, Katie, get in. Whoa! That is awesome. That's the other great thing about Toys R Us. You find out about new toys you never knew existed. Nothing's ever exactly the way it is when we're kids, but how was Toys R Us for you? I loved it.
I really liked it. It's a really good mix of stuff that's new and stuff that kind of reminds us of things that we had. So it was really fun to just look through everything and just kind of remember like light brights. I had one of those and how they used to fall into the carpet. So good memories.
Yeah, I love that it still appeals to adults like us that still love kind of, you know, the stuff we loved when we were kids, and would appeal to, you know, younger kids as well. So good job, Toys R Us.
Yeah.
All right, my friends, I hope you enjoyed our 2 days here at the Mall of America. I had to see what Toys R Us was like now. I had to see if it had developed, if it had got better, if it got worse, if they were letting it go, if they were putting effort in. I think they're doing a great job. I think they're putting the effort in. So have a great night. We'll see you next time. And good night.